subtraction for class 3 grade student. Okay, so let's start. Now before going to the topic directly, I write one number one by one. You just check it. At first I write the number 5, then I write the number 2. Okay, now if we subtract 2 from 5, then we get the result, that is 3. Now the question is it possible to subtract 5 from 2? If we write 2, then we write 5, then give subtraction, then it is not possible. Why? Because the first condition of subtraction is that always we subtract a smaller number from a greater number. Here this condition is satisfied. As 5 is greater than 2, then we can subtract 2 from 5. But in this case 5 is greater than 2, so it is not possible to subtract 5 from 2. Now come to this topic. Here 5 is greater than 2 and we get the result, that is 3. Now what are the names of this greater number, this smaller number and this result? 5, which is greater, it is called minuend. 2, which is the smaller number, that is called subtrahend. And the result which we get when we subtract 2 from 5, that is called difference. So to remember this thing, only you remember the capital letters M, S and D. In short form, to remember the tricks is MSD, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Okay, so you don't forget about this. 5 is called minuend, 2 is called subtrahend and 3 is called difference. Now you take only one digit number. At first we will learn about the subtraction of one digit number. Just you come here. 9, we have to subtract 3 from 9. Then you can see that is the ones place number. Only one digit is here, so that is the ones place number. So when we subtract 3 from 9, then we get 6. So 9 is the minuend, 3 is subtrahend and 6 is difference. Now you know, when we write any number, then at first we start from ones place, then we comes to tens place, then we comes to hundred place. Now we look about this. At first we write ones place, then tens place, then hundred place. Okay, so we just take a 3-digit number at first, just 6 2 2. Now we take another number 5 1 2. Now we have to subtract 215 from 226. So it is necessary to give the minus sign always. When we do this subtraction, then always give the minus sign. Now at first which place come? That is ones place. So at first we do the subtraction for the ones place. Now here 6 is greater than 5. So when we subtract 5 from 6, then we get 1. Now then you come to the tens place. So 1 is smaller than 2. Then we have to subtract 1 from 2. Here also we get result, that is 1. And you can see here we have to subtract 2 from 2. As these two numbers are equal to each other, then the result will be 0. So the difference between these two numbers is 11. Okay. Now we should take a 4-digit number. Now we should take a 4-digit number. in this 4-digit number, you know that here also ones place come, that is called thousand place. That is called thousand place. Just look like this: ones, tens, hundred, then thousand. Now you write down any number such that 5635. Then you write down another number 3124. Now you give the minus sign here also. Now as I said, at first we start the subtraction from ones place, then tens place, then hundred place, then thousands place. So in this equation, is the number is 5 digit or 6 digit, this sequence we maintain. Okay, now you come to the ones place. 5 minus 4, 5 is greater than 4, then 5 minus 4 equals to 1. Come to the tens place now. 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2 equals to 1. Now you come to the hundred place. In hundred place, 6 minus 1 equals to 5. Now come to the thousands place. In thousands place, 5 minus 3 equals to 2. So the difference between these two numbers is 2511. That is our result. Okay. Now if we take another number, now the first number, which is the greater number, that is 4321, and the second number is 3240. Now again, according to the rule, start from the ones place. So 1 minus 0, the result is 1. Now you come to the tens place. You can check here that 2 is smaller than 4. Now how you will subtract this 4 from 2? It is not possible. As we know, we always subtract a smaller number from a greater number. Now at this 100 place, 3 is written. So we have to borrow 1 from 100 place. We have to borrow 1 from 100 place. Now when we take 1, that means borrow 1, then 3 convert to 2. 3 convert to 2. And we know 100 equals to 10 tens. 100 equals to 10 tens. 100 equals to 10 into 10. That means 10 tens. So when this 100 comes to tens place, then we have to write here 10. Okay. So when this 10 plus 2, that means 10 add with 2, then we get 12. Now 12 is greater than 4. So when we subtract 4 from this 12, then we get the result, that is 8. Okay. Now you come to the 100 place. In 100 place, 2 minus 2 equals to 0. And then you come to the thousands place. In thousands place, 4 minus 3 equals to 1. So we get the result 1081. So one thing we learn from here, if any number is placed at the upper section, that means just above the subtrend, that means if the value of the minuend of any digit is smaller than any digit which is placed at subtrend, then we have to borrow 1 from higher places. Just look at this. Three, 5, 6. Then it is written 2, 6, 4. Now we have to subtract this 264 from 356. Now how we subtract this? How we subtract this? At one's place 6 is greater than 4. Then when we subtract 4 from 6, then easily we get 2. But when it comes to the tens place, then we can see that the digit which is written at subtrahend is greater than the digit of the minuend. So how we subtract this? As we learn, so we have to borrow 1 from 100 place. So 3 convert to 2, and 1 when comes to tens place, it add as 10 with 5. So the total number is 10 plus 5, that is 15. So we have to subtract 6 from 15. 6 from 15. So 15 minus 6 equals to 9 here. Now you come to the 100 place. 2 minus 2 equals to 0. So the result is 92. 92. Now that is the one sequence which we have to maintain step by step. How we subtract any digit from the other digit when at the minuend there is a number which is smaller than any digit which is written at the subtrahend. Okay, so you just take with I start this step by step. Step by step. Let's take a 2-digit number at first. Let's take a 2-digit number at first. So at first you mention the places ones and tens. Ones and tens. Then you write down at first any number, that is suppose 84. Then you write down another number, that is suppose that 56. So then you give the minus sign for the subtraction. Then you start from the ones place. Comes to ones place, you can see that 4 is written at the minuend. So which is smaller than 6? Now the question is how we subtract 6 from 4. Is it possible? No, it is not possible. Then we have to borrow 1 from tens place. We have to borrow 1 from tens place. So 8 becomes 7, and when this borrow 1 comes to ones place, then it add with 4. Then we get the number 10 plus 4 equals to 14. 10 plus 4 equals to 14. That means when these two add, then we get 14. As we know, when 1 tens comes to one place, then it add like 10. Because 1 tens equals to 10 ones. 1 tens equals to 10 ones. So 14. Now we have to subtract 6 from 14. So 14 minus 6 equals to 8. Now you come to the tens place. At the tens place, you can see that we have to subtract 5 from 7. 5 from 7. So 7 minus 5 equals to 2. So we get the answer, that is 28. We get the answer, that is 28. Now that is the first number. Now we will take a 3-digit number. So at first you write down the places ones, tens, then hundreds. Okay. Now you write down any 3-digit number such that 656. Now you take another number which is smaller than this number. Okay. 485. Then keep the minus sign. Okay. Now in this subtraction we start from ones place. So you can check at ones place 6 is written at minuend. So 6 is greater than 5. So when we subtract 5 from 6, we get 1. Okay. Now you come to the tens place. At tens place, you can see that 8 is written at subtrahend and 5 is written at minuend. So it is not possible to subtract 8 from 5. Now we have to borrow 1 from 100 place. We have to borrow 1 from 100 place. Then 6 become 5, and as we borrow 1, then 1 add with 5. So 100 when add with in tens place, it adds as 10. As we know, 100 equals to 10 tens. 100 equals to 10 tens. So when we write 100 in tens place, then we have to add 10 with tens with 5, which is written at tens place. So 10 plus 5 equals to 15. 10 plus 5 equals to, that is, now the number is 15. So we have to subtract 8 from 15. 8 from 15. So 15 minus 8 equals to 7. Now you come to the 100 place. In the 100 place, now 6 become 5 and we have to subtract 4 from this 5. So 5 minus 4, that is 1. So that is our answer. That means the difference, that is 171. Now you come to the 4-digit number. Now you come to the 4-digit number. If we take any number which is written in 4 digits such that at first you mention the places ones, tens, 100, then 1000. Okay. Then we take any number 3456. Then you write down another number which is smaller than this number, that is 852. Now you subtract between these two numbers. So at first, as we know, at first you take the ones place number. So we have to subtract 2 from 6. So as 6 is greater than 2, then we get here 6 minus 2 equals to 4. Now you come to tens place. Now you come to tens place. So in tens place, you can see that the two numbers are equal each other. We have to subtract 5 from 5. So we have to write here 0. Okay. Now you come to the 100 place. At 100's place, 8 is written at subtrahend and in minuend it is written 4. So it is not possible to subtract 8 from 4. Now we have to borrow 1 from thousands place. So 3 convert to 2 and 1000 when comes to 100th place, it add with the 4 like 10. As we know, 1000 equals to 1000. 1000 equals to 1000. So when 1000 comes to 100th place, it is written like 10. So 10 plus 4, it is 14. 10 plus 4 equals to 14. So we have to subtract 8 from this 14. So 14 minus 8 equals to 6. 14 minus 8 equals to 6. Now you come to the thousands place. Here it is written 2. As 3 giving 1, it convert to 2, and at the subtrahend also 2 is present. So 2 minus 2 equals to 0. So the final answer or the difference of this subtraction which we will get, that is 604. That is 604. Okay. So today we will learn how to subtract between 2-digit number, in between 3-digit number, and in between 4-digit number, when there is any digit which is greater than the other digit which is written at the minuend. Okay. So in the next class we will learn about the other type of subtraction which contain 20 or 30. Okay. So keep learning, stay at home, and you subscribe, click on the subscribe button on my channel. Okay, so that you can get the notification as I upload the videos. Without any hesitation, you must click on the subscribe button. Okay. Keep learning. Stay at home. Bye.